When she fell off that bike and I helped her get back up, where were you?
On season 1 of Karamo, my guest Ariel came to the show because her daughter Kaylee was struggling, and she believed that the root of their issue was her daughter's relationship with her absentee father. Now, when her biological father Desmond joined the show, things took a turn, and y'all had a lot of comments about what went down between not only them, but me and Desmond. So let's talk about it. So here goes the first comment. This man is a complete embarrassment to all fathers. I would be so ashamed to be him or any other father who chooses to not take responsibility. Ladies, remember this man's face and don't ever procreate with him. He has shown what type of man he is. Listen, I can't lie. Ladies, don't do it. If you see this man, don't procreate. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because it's stubbornness. It's the stubbornness. It's also the lack of compassion and empathy. It's also this sort of victim narrative of like, I'm right. I know my side.
He's been to one birthday in 11 years, and she was 8, and he was only there because I drove to Michigan and picked him up and took him.
Listen, on my show, I always make sure everyone feels seen. I make sure that I understand your side and your side, but it comes to a point. And at that point, it's like enough is enough.
When Kaylee was writing the letters and stuff, and I told him, I said, I found a letter in Kaylee's room about how she feels you don't love her. And it broke me.
Desmond, do you love your daughter?
If I heard my daughter tell me.
If that's the question, I 100% do it, you know.
When Karamo asked if he loved his daughter and yes wasn't the immediate answer, I thought the same thing. That's when I just was like, okay, I'm done. I'm asking you directly, do you love your child? And the fact that you cannot say yes immediately, quickly, that there's a pause, come on. What does that say about you as a parent? What does that say about what you're doing to your child? And that's what I needed him to understand. I've been trying to be very calm with you and really get to your thing, but it gets under my skin when I see a man sitting here talking about his daughter who is saying, you'll give me excuses, who is not being there for me, and you are sitting here over nonchalant. Brother, do you think you look cool right now? Like, what do you think? And no. You keep making the smug faces because you hearing cheers and stuff. Dude, at the end of the day, this is your little girl. That's your seed. All of us, this is none of our children. That's your child. This is the first time I've seen Karamo yell. At least he's not making anyone stand up or throw chairs. I know! Listen, I'm usually a very calm, composed person. I usually like to have a good kiki, laugh, comment, help people heal. But sometimes we all reach our wits' ends, and I gotta be honest with y'all, one of the things you'll notice on this show that triggers me is when a parent, particularly a father, does not want to step up and do what's right to support his child. It just blows my mind because, you know, I told y'all, with my dad, we had an estranged relationship for many years where he wasn't there for me. I told y'all that the minute I found out that I was a father, I stepped up and did what I had to do because I understand the importance of having a father in our lives. Yes, women are amazing. They do it all. But there's something about a man taking accountability and being there for his child. And when a man cannot do that, and there have been a couple on my stage that are just so stubborn, it's like they're actively choosing to trigger their child, is when I'm just like, The only person who can make that decision if you're a good father or not is your daughter. And your daughter right now has clearly just told me that you are
honestly,
not
and I want to reject
up.
that. And I want the people to hear this. That's a bunch of BS. And let me tell you why. Because the moment that you don't buy something, this is something that a good man taught.
Cut his feet.
Which I had a father in my life.
Cut his feet.
Like
Seriously, cut his feet. Cut his feet. Cut his feet. I love Karamo. He gives us real and raw. With so much fakeness we have in shows today, I can appreciate what his show does to help families. I just hope they take his advice because it's always spot on. Well, thank you. Who are you? I really do try on my show to make sure that people understand that this is not about TV for me. There's been a couple of times that I've said on the show, this is not about TV. This is not about it because my whole career has been based in helping people, and I'm never gonna make somebody feel worse or trigger them for a show. I really do hope that my guests know that it's always genuine and that I'm really here to help them. And so I appreciate you recognizing that and seeing that. I love the opportunity to be able to hear your thoughts. We won't always agree, but we can always listen and learn from each other. So make sure you keep giving me your comments because I want to read them. Hold up. Where are you going? I know you want to watch more Karamo, so click here to subscribe and click here to watch more so we can keep talking and growing, friends. I love you.